Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, where we visit with your favorite coaches and players. I'm joined by Todd Bramble, the head coach of the Alabama soccer team. Coach, you split matches over the past weekend with Georgia and Ole Miss, but on Friday night you came away with a 2-1 victory in front of 1,100 fans here at the Alabama Soccer Stadium. This is the first win over Georgia since 2004. You had to be pretty pleased with that outcome.
Yeah, that was a great night at the stadium. Really got the weekend off to a good start here on campus. Electric crowd out, a lot of students, a lot of student athletes there to support our team. We're certainly appreciative of that, and it was a good performance, like you just mentioned. We hadn't beaten Georgia in 8 years, so that was a long time coming. But our performance was good on the night. Scored 2 really good goals in the run of play. After sort of an average first half, came to life in the second half, and it was a good win.
This team seems to be coming up with a lot of firsts. How good was it to get that first win, like you said, in 8 years? But what does it say about this program right now where you're taking it?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about it, especially for the fans that have been able to come out and see us play this year. We're a different team. We like the progress that we made last season, but that was our objective this year, was to continue to move forwards. We feel good about saying that we've taken a step forward this year, but there's still a lot of soccer left to be played, so anything could happen. So we're not going to get ahead of ourselves, but we are confident in the fact that we're a better team this year than we were last year.
Coach, you hadn't been held scoreless in a long time, and that happened on Sunday. What do you take away from that matchup against Ole Miss?
It's been hard. It's been hard to take any positives from what happened to us on Sunday, but I think the only thing that maybe is a good sign from that game is that was our 10th game of the year, and it was the first time we've left a field feeling disappointed in ourselves. We really underperformed. We didn't play up to our potential on that day. Credit Ole Miss. That was the first game this year that we've been shut out by an opponent, and to have that happen at home, you got to give them some credit. But we certainly we weren't ourselves, and it's 2 consecutive Sundays where we underperformed, and that's a glaring area of our program where we've got to get fixed, especially going on the road this weekend.
I'm sure that's going to be a lot of motivation for the girls and for you coming into this next matchup on Friday night, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got 2 talented teams that we'll be facing next weekend, but we haven't really finished, talking about and getting everything out of our system for what happened to us this past weekend. It's mixed emotions. It's a roller coaster that we need to avoid having, where we have a great Friday night and there's a lot of excitement and a lot of energy and a lot of fun, and then a lackluster Sunday. That can't happen. That can't continue to happen, and that's the focus of our training. As we look ahead this week.
Coach, one positive on the season, you've only allowed more than one goal twice in this season. Coming in this season with a new defense, kind of talk about that defensive third on the field. What have they done that's been right, that's been working so far?
Well, they've put it together quickly, and we're doing it with a lot of moving parts. I think last year, if you would have looked at our defense, you would have seen Justine in goal, and you would have seen 4 defenders that played 90 minutes of just about every game, and that didn't change very much at all. This year, we've got a new goalkeeper. Shelby's come in and done a good job, and if something was to happen to her, we love Emily Rusk and the job that that she does for us. In her role as a goalkeeper as well here. But we're also not just playing 4 defenders for 90 minutes. We're changing our outside backs in every game, no matter what the situation is. We play Abby Lutzenkirchen in the back some as well. So, you're looking at 7 different defenders we're using in any game, in any situation. So the fact that they've put all that together and, as you mentioned, statistically have held up really well against some good attacking teams, we're pleased with the effort of that group.
Well, Coach, you take on Vanderbilt on Friday night and Kentucky and Lexington on Sunday. Later on in the week, we'll have a preview of those matches. But for now, thank you for joining us. For head coach Todd Bramble, I'm Chris Fringland for Crimson Tide Connection.